person.
Oh no, that's
Rocks.
Roxlow. He doesn't.
He
He doesn't do anything. He's a butler.
he is a butler. He even sounds like one too. Like I feel like they just got some random Japanese like guy, like a businessman, to come in and record his lines.
Talk and speak all snooty. Okay.
The business butler.
Kind of like how they got a telemarketer to be Android 19 in Dragon Ball Kai.
Really?
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. I think it was the same way for the original Japanese version, but
I'm going to harm you, Vegeta. Now, would you like to buy my latest product? You'll see, it's a new facial mask.
3 minutes for the first fight, 275 for each man afterwards.
right. In terms of music for this game, the music from what I've heard so far is actually original. The only music that they keep from Tales games are for like the levels, which are instead of being their own like dungeon level, it's like a dungeon from a Tales game. Like they have the little cave mog thing from Vesperia.
They included more level themes, and they also have the old battle themes from Radiant too. I like how they added a Freak Gorge from Eternia.
That's right.
Because that was probably the best area theme in that game, or one of them at least.
Right. I don't think I remember that one though. Which was that like? Who'd you fight for that one?
Efreet.
Efreet. Of course. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually went to that level too recently. That's one of the levels that you have to go to where, speaking of which, the terms of how like they mix up the Tales characters, it's actually pretty interesting. Like for the mission I'm about to talk about, you had to go to the Eternia Ifrit level, and you had Rubia from Tempest and Will from Legendia.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hear Tytri and Merity become best friends. Is this true?
They probably do.
Awesome.
Speaking of characters talking to each other, beforehand we were talking about skits, and Stan mentioned how he heard that the skits were outrageous or something like that, and
yes.
Let me tell you guys about a certain skit that I heard that as soon as I heard Shing from Tales of Hearts say this, I had to just like, man, they said this. It's Shing, Reed, and Senel. They're apparently talking about girls, and I think the subject is on like Kohawk right now. And they're talking about like, you know, like what to impress a girl. I think Stan knows what I'm getting at.
Oh god.
And they constantly use the word moru, which I think is supposed to be like a weird way of saying more. Well, Shing, he gets all excited and he says, "Moru pinasu!"
Oh.
Reed and Stan are just like, what the fuck?
I don't get it.
Wow.
I just think they actually said penis in a Tales game. Now, maybe you could say he was trying to say more peanuts, but if that was the case, then he probably would have said moru pinatsu, I think.
Watch, someone who knows Japanese is going to come in here and just start ranting at you for being stupid or something. Watch.
I'm calling you two filthy perverts.
I didn't say Jack.
You laughed at it.
So?
He was talking about being charming to a girl and treating her with...
He was talking... Okay, he was obviously talking about how his Soma sword can extend to any length, okay?
As if that's
a
penis, but, you know.
Not really. Both do nothing but thrust. I'm going to go choke myself now.
And
you do that.
In terms of the combat speed for the classes, the warrior class is still dumbed down from Radiant Mythology 1, so if you plan on using that... I played as, one of the people that you can, get in your party. They're like regular like custom people. They're all the same, by the way. Like you have like all the same group of people.
Yeah, but they're scaled up to your level.
Yeah, that's actually what
in Radiant 3, though, the Tales characters are scaled up for you now, too, which is a wonderful addition.
They're not as strong as your character. They're like a few levels down, but they do level up along with your character. Here's something really, really dumb about what they did, though. When you want to get rid of the characters, you say, do you want to get rid of your characters? You click yes. But then apparently what I think it says, do you want to unequip all your characters that you have in your party?
Yes.
And I actually said yes, and like, where's Reed's all equipment? And like, I had to go buy his equipment again.
Oh, ouch.
And because I ended up selling it because I thought it was just stuff I collected.
Oh.
But
do you want to strip your character of all his dignity? Okay.
That wouldn't be the first time.
And but the swordsman, a little bit faster. They kind of went with the later games. Like, have you guys noticed how like with some of the like Yuri and Emil in their respective games, like they have like sometimes like a little cool down time, or like when after they do like a skill or whatever, they kind of freeze for a little bit. When you use
course.
Sword Rain or Sword Rain Alpha or whatever, I've noticed that the swordsman kind of stops for a minute, but then you can keep attacking again.